Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Arnell. I am back with the 100-day project, and we are doing week 5 from Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah's mask making weekly projects. We are going to make, let me just grab my, we are going to make pockets today that will glue onto the page. So this is a pocket. Let me just find something, and then a tag or a journaling card will go in there. And let's see, and that will simply glue onto a page. So you can make it wider definitely, or even just put it on the side, only glue there and there. Make this a tuck spot and this a pocket. So again, a lot of variety that you can definitely play with. So what I'm going to do first is prepare, do all the cutting, do the back cutting, and then a pocket part for it. So let's start. And I thought today I want to use some book pages combined with William Morris pages, because a lot of times, that's not a William Morris, but a lot of times I struggle to use the William Morris because it can be very busy and very colorful, beautiful. I love William Morris designs, but they can definitely be a little busier. We might throw that in there too. Anyway, let's start doing the cutting. I am using, again, 32-pound paper. Tina was using more like a light cardstock weight. It's up to you. I think 32 pounds should be okay, because I'm always concerned about bulk in my journals. You can obviously also I'm just thinking where I'm going to cut this. You can also reinforce the papers if you feel, or definitely use if you feel like it needs reinforcing, or use cardstock. It's up to you. Like I said, I am always concerned about bulk. So I tend to not use cardstock too much in my journals. Let's do I am cutting them this way because I'm thinking that would be more or less the size of your paper if you're just using, the standard size journal. I'm going to take this side. The other thing to remember is on that background piece, you're obviously going to still add a tag or something in the pocket. So the background will only show partially. Like what I'm trying to say is, this is small, but if your tag goes in like that, there's a bit of a bigger, longer tag. Not really making my point, but only the sides of this background will probably show. So let's see. Let's do a couple of book page backgrounds, and then we can add, I don't think I cut that straight. Let me just try again. And we can add the William Morris on the front. So it is still freezing. We kind of have a cold spell at the moment, and it's just not warming up. So I'm hoping somewhere during the week things will warm up. Let's also use this paper. Just because it's a little different. And of course this one can go on a busy background. So maybe, say for instance, you have William Morris paper in the background, this can go, you know, glued on to, like if this is your journaling page, then if you glue this on to the page and the background is busy, that's what I'm trying to say. It's going to make this a little smaller. And maybe a little bit on this side too. So yeah, okay, what I was saying is it is still freezing out here. And let's do some music paper as well. Yeah, so spring is definitely not in the air for us yet. But hopefully this would be the last of crazy cold weather. Cut this one here. Let's see, how many do I have here? Not that many. I thought I did way more already. So this one is the thinner paper. I would definitely won't use this one as a tuck spot. I would definitely glue this one onto the page. These are more almost like fall colors, these William Morris prints. I didn't print any blue ones. I love the blue ones. That is definitely weird, but we'll just keep going. Let's trying to get a good variety. Maybe I do long skinny ones again. One skinny one. And I should probably cut these down a little bit on the bottom, because at the moment they'll probably be just as tall as my page, and that's not what I want. Okay. Did I cut these? Those should be fine, just this one. Just looking. Yeah, this one needs to go a little shorter. Okay, let's see, what else do I have here? There's some blue. Got some off the top. And let's do one more, and then we'll do the bottom pockets. Doesn't really matter. This one doesn't have an up or down. Okay. Now we need to cut some bottom pockets. And because I didn't do this, it would be way faster if all of them are the same size, of course. But because I didn't do them all the same size, because I do not want them all the same size, I'll cut them each for, let's do this one with some, and I am going to just fold over a little lip here just because I'm only, I'm going to only use, I'm not using cardstock, and because the tag will be going in and out of this part of the pocket the most, I am going to reinforce this a little bit. So just folding it over. I just use my ruler to fold over because then I go straight, because I don't know, I just can't do anything straight. And so for this one, I am simply going, I'm not even going to use my cutter, just do this. There's one. Let's see, shall we do this one as well? I'm going to cut some of that words off at the top so I have some music notes. Maybe on the bottom we'll just add some lace or something to cover that. Yes, I had that. Or you can always add some, let's do some, oh, and this one might just fit. No. Okay, let's do it this way, or maybe that piece of paper. Why is everything kind of sticking today? Yeah, let's do this one. It is the perfect size, so why not? Okay, and let's get some book page in. So yes, how have you guys been doing? Is it still cold where you are? I know a couple of people have been saying that they are having a cold spell at the moment. It is definitely weird weather. Let's add some of this pink. Looks good with that one. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, let's add some pink to these two. And again, because these are so busy and pretty, I am thinking I probably won't even add too much decoration to it, because it's just, oh, totally beautiful. The wind was just, there was a gush of wind coming through, and it was kind of crazy. Maybe that is too busy. Let's go with it. This one, let's do this one a little less busy. And then this one. Let's do coffee dyed paper. probably can go a little smaller. Okay, and then so for these book page ones, let's do some William Morris on the bottom. For the pocket part. Oh my. My hands are playing dumb. That's for that one. And so I'm just using the offcuts from the other, that was left after I did the back part. And of course you can cut more than one pocket out of one piece of paper. I think I don't want to cut that flower. It is so pretty, so sorry for my arm. I'm going to just add on this one while I'm busy reinforcing. Just add some washi tape on here, I'm thinking, because I don't want to lose that flower. It's so pretty. Okay. There. Oh, everything is stuck to my finger. Let's use this one, kind of like a deep pocket, but again I do not want to fold that flower over. So maybe I'll do the same thing for this one. I'll just reinforce the top. With some washi. Okay. And one more. This one is just too small. And I think I need a deeper pocket for this one. Let's use these colors. Okay, and now we're gonna start gluing. Okay, so because I'm putting the reinforcement here, come on, glue. Okay, there. And so for this, again, the art glitter glue, it dries fast. You can put just a thin line on the edges, or probably a wet glue will work. You don't have to use art glitter glue for sure. This one is measurement was a little bit off, so I'm going to cut that off. And I'm thinking I'm going to cut this off at the top too. Okay, next one. This one we reinforced, so I do not have to cut glue that top lip, but because we've added the washi there. So that's another option if you want to skip the, you know, folding over the pocket part. You can always, of course, add a little notch in there as well with your corner punch, but I broke my 1-inch corner punch yesterday, so I ordered a new one. It's obviously not here. Amazon is not that fast, unfortunately. Okay, so this one we fold it over again. Let's take this away, have more room. So these pockets, again, that's why I like Tina's mask making. They're easy, fast, versatile kind of projects. You can do so many with them. And if you go kind of neutral, you can even just do these with book pages and decorate them later on, I'm thinking. I'm thinking this one is not straight at all. I don't know how I managed that, but let's line it up with that line. And this is most of her projects in this series are easy, fast projects that is versatile and can be used in so many ways. It's perfect for mask making. If you're mask making, you do not necessarily want to spend an hour. And then again, it's up to you to decorate before you add it to a journal, or decorate when it goes into a journal. I kind of like half and half. I decorate a couple, even if I don't decorate all of them on camera. I will go in afterwards and decorate them, just because especially for my personal journaling, I do like to have some of them just, you know, I'm sitting in my bed writing in my journal and I just want to pop a tag or a pocket in there quickly. Just glue it on. I don't want a bunch of decorating stuff sitting around me. So this mask making is perfect for that. I just missed that corner there. I'm gonna have to cut that again. And same if you go on a trip and you have decorated pieces already, that's just great. I kind of feel this isn't going with that. Shall we do this one instead? Yeah. Just cut that off. Otherwise we're gonna cut the bird off. Suddenly I don't like the pink with that. Yeah, so maybe let me know what you do. If you make things ahead of time, do you decorate them fully? Or do you just put them in a little basket and decorate them as you go when you're journaling or making your journal? Okay, so maybe we'll just leave this one for now. We have enough here. Okay, this one is, the pocket is not the right size, but that is fixable. Okay, and what, 3 more to go. Let's just do these 3. So this, yeah, would be faster too if you kind of do the same thing over and over. I just didn't want to get mixed up because my pockets aren't the same size. So if you want to really mass make, I would suggest maybe measuring your pockets and make the same size pockets so you can do the back and the front piece. You know, that will go even faster, I think. Oh, I have an extra one because I didn't do that other one. This one is too big too. See, and that's what happens if you don't have them all the same size. You have to keep them matching up with their front piece. But it's okay, we can still fix this. Okay, so we've made a couple and we'll decorate a couple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And let's see, maybe which ones shall we decorate? That one. Okay, so these ones, because they have the music or book pages, I really like this. I do not necessarily want to, you know, say for instance, add a big flower on here because that is already pretty. I might, let's see, sorry, I'm dropping stuff. You know, I would probably decorate the back. I'm just grabbing this Tom Holtz sitting there, and maybe on here just add a label, and I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do with this one. And you know what, I just like it just like this. I don't know why. I don't even want to add anything in here because, say for instance, I'm just looking for a big enough piece of paper. Okay, maybe this. It's the same paper, but you'll get my idea. You won't have this tag in here. But say for instance this is your tag or your journaling card. It's gonna go in there and not have a lot there. So I am thinking maybe in the background here, I mean, I don't want to go something crazy like that. Maybe in the background I will simply maybe add a stamp. I have this no bird, or you can even just add, maybe I'll add this on here, some of that sewing pattern paper that's left over, I think from Marguerite Miller. Let's do the green in here. You know, just something simple, just because it is so pretty on the front already. And I'll just go in there because I ripped that off. In there, and oh, I see this sticker here. No, don't go for a sticker. And then I'm just looking, I have some washi tape here, and I know I have a red one. Okay, we'll just go for the polka dot one again. And maybe a stamp on here, and just, yeah, a little bit of green. With the stamp, just something like that, very simple, because I will have a tag or something on top. And we can even add maybe this one. Yes, let's do that. Add another label in, just for interest. Okay, that's one decorated. I have found a bird field guide book that I'm very excited about. I need to cut out some birds. I do not have a lot of birds. So for this one, I don't think I'm gonna add a lot to this. Again, you could possibly just add a label there just for something. And I was thinking maybe I'll add something on top. I have these, I bought it at a stamp, you know, it was an envelope filled with stamps that was cut out like this from envelopes, of the envelopes, and the entire file was filled with these. And my daughter, thank you Carly, she took them out of the file and while we were gone, and yeah, somebody sat and cut these all to the same size. I don't know how long it took them. It just feels excessive to me. Anyway, so let's add that on there. I can even maybe, no, that's too pink, so let's do that. And I'm gonna glue this down. Like that. And you could probably glue this down as a little pocket as well, but it's so small. I don't think it's really functional. A teeny tiny pocket on top of this pocket, but you can definitely do that if that is, you know, something that you think you'll use. I don't think I want to go with more flowers because this is very busy already, and that is usually my thing with William Morris. I struggle to get things on top there, but I am thinking I simply want to add a ruffle on here on the bottom, and that should be enough because like I say, it is already very busy. So why, or should we go with a piece of lace? Maybe. I also have this, but it's too big. I could possibly cut it smaller. What else do I have in my little bag with laces, or my container with laces sitting on my desk? That looks interesting and yummy. What's this? No. There's some rickrack. No. Okay. Let's see. Do we simply want maybe... Well, I do like this. I didn't even know it was sitting in there, but it's just too big for this. So maybe I'll go with either the lace. Okay, well, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is add a ruffle on here and then a piece of lace, just to make it as rich as William Morris's colors and designs. I don't know why my fingers kind of they're not working with me today. Just gonna cut that off and then maybe just add a small piece of lace on top of this. Where's my fabric tack? Oh. Come on, glue. So the fabric tack definitely takes longer to dry than the art glitter glue, but it is better for fabric, especially fabric on fabric. Sometimes I'll use the art glitter glue and just glue my lace on with it if I'm gluing it onto fabric. But if I'm gluing it on, I'm wondering if I should do, this one might be a little too long on there because, no, not the red. Okay, so now maybe I'll go with my original label. Here. And then just add a small piece of this lace on here as well. Oh, sorry, my battery. I had to replace, just charged my phone again. Anyway, I glued that piece of lace on there. And so let's do one more, decorate one more, and then we'll call it a day. So this one, again, I love the bottom part, so I'm not gonna do anything to that, but maybe we can, excuse my arm here, but I put my cutout flowers over here, and I see this little blue one here. There, that's the washi that I was looking for. Thinking I'm not, it just doesn't show up, and maybe we can do one of these again with a, maybe something like that. Nope. Let's look for something with a blue stamp and maybe some writing. I really find it difficult, maybe this one, to decorate with the William Morris. I don't know, let me know if you guys have the same thing, but it's just because maybe it's busy. Okay, let's do that one. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to tear that off, even though I do like that. Maybe put that here and here. And then add some washi. It's one of those washies that you just, and it's the wider washies, I find them very difficult to get the whole thing off, but usually I like to just tear a piece of it off anyway and not do the entire piece of washi. And I'm not even going to ink this because, you know, everything is kind of more in the white shades of white, or maybe a light. I'm going to add that one there and that on top. So yeah, even though these flowers do not really go together style-wise at all, I feel like the blues are repeating And even though it's not the exact same shade of blue either, I do like that. It's kind of clashing a little bit. That makes sense. And then maybe on the bottom here, we'll add more of this washi, just to bring that in over here. And shall we add a little something here? This was just when my 1 inch was still working. Circles that I've cut out. Of papers, that was what I was going to say. Maybe I don't like the circle. No, I have to print more labels. As you can see, I don't want another number, so let's do this. Yes, I do need to print out more labels and then just sit and fussy cut for days on end, because my labels are definitely running low. Okay, so we've decorated 3, 4 if you take my sample. Let me just push some of the scrap pieces out of the way so you can see what we actually did today. Okay, let's see. We've done quite a bit, and again, a simple, easy project. These, let's see if I can fit all of them in on the screen. And then we've decorated this one. This one was my sample. Now you can't really see that. Let's do that. This one was the sample, and we've done this one on camera. This one, it's kind of too busy to see. There and there. So easy pockets. And tomorrow we'll do another pocket that's very easy as well. So please come join me again tomorrow. And if you are following along and making some of these things with me, let me know. I would really like to hear what you are talking about, or not talking about, what you are making. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.